Okay, some of the foundation principles of fasting. We're going to look at the purpose, how to develop personal healthcare management lifestyle of fasting. First, we need to go over some of the boundaries and obstacles that we have toward fasting. Typically, most people that I've met don't really want to starve themselves to lose weight or to gain health, even though it's a very effective most powerful means of effecting health in your body. But it is known to be very, very, you might say, not offensive, but just not willing to partake in. Same doubts and fears myself about fasting. Something that you really don't want to do. But a lot of things you don't do, or you do because of the benefits of it, not that you like necessarily to do it. Fasting is one of those things. So hopefully you can change the idea about fasting and that it can be a little bit more amenable to performing, executing. So generally speaking, fasting goals revolve around weight loss, increase in energy, concentration, spiritual development, and fasting helps to enhance life supernaturally. We talked about fasting while we sleep. It's an innate property. What is fasting? It's the restriction of food or water or both for a period of time. What it does is it aids the body to healing and rebuilding because it suspends digestion. And digestion takes quite a bit of energy, breaking down foods and extracting the nutrients from it, and then cycling these nutrients in the body, throughout the body. So the suspension of digestion is huge in the fasting process. Now, what I've done what I've done with this method of fasting, I haven't invented fasting or any method of fasting, but what I have done is outline the pace setting to this particular method of intermittent fasting so that it accommodates to the individual's pace. And we all have different pace in performing different things. And typically with a fasting program, you're scheduled to do it in a certain period of time. For example, fast, you may fast with your church, and Daniel's fast, and over a week's time, or we may fast in the synagogue. There's another. I'm not familiar with Hebrew terminology for the festival, where the Hanukkah or whatever, Yom Kippur, or whatever the feast is, or maybe there's more than one feast where fasting takes place, and you're not eating for a couple of period of days. But at any rate, as we develop fasting for a lifestyle, we can pace ourselves to develop this skill or this tool we can use in order to jumpstart our health. And we can do it at our own pace. So the pace is the key that is added to this method of intermittent fasting. And I outline it in this process. I outline the process in this method or procedure. So, again, the benefits: gonna look better, feel better, improve your health and healing processes, energy, gonna experience extra energy. When I first started fasting in the 90s, I started with juices a day, 2 days, and it's 3 days, just on juices. And at the chiropractic school where I was attending, end of the year we met together and celebrated the years, and people graduated, and I was invited to the president's house, Dr. Sid Williams, and at that party I met Dick Gregory, whose son was getting ready to join the first year class. But at any rate, he inspired me because all the different marathon runs he did while juicing. He didn't, and he cross country in Washington to Massachusetts and Chicago to East Coast, different runs, 2 months, 3 months at a time, 50 miles a day. It's incredible feats that he was on while juicing. So just fascinated by it, and started studying fasting and doing fasting and learning about it. And after a while, I picked up the lemonade diet. Beyonce brought it to acclaim, but what's his name? Stanley Burroughs, in his book, The Master Cleanser, very, very, very chock full of wisdom and information, health-wise. If you get a chance to read that book, it's a quick read, but it's, you can read it quickly, but it's also a good reference. And I refer to it quite often, gave out many free copies. So helpful. If you get a chance, read that. And lemonade diet. 10 days, my wife and I together. 15 days, 30 days. After 30 days, I got the big idea to do 40 days. Biblical. 40 days wilderness, 40 days in the ark, 40 days and nights. 40, 40, 40, 40, 40. So 40 days of fasting, testing. So I embarked upon the 40-day fast and did that. 40-day fast. During that process, I had so much energy. I had to burn it off somehow, and I was running 6 miles a day during that time. 40 days. It wasn't all 40 days that I was running, but at least 10 days of that fast I did. I ran 6 miles a day. And just on juices, the energy I had, I don't think I've ever felt since that amount of energy that I had then. At any rate, that's how important this fasting can become as far as energy development, creation. So we talked about energy, healing, cleansing as a very vital cleansing action. Build-up of debris in the body, heavy metals, lymphatics, intestinal system, circulatory system. Helps to clean out and dislodge all the build-up, excess build-up that we have in our system. Internal cleansing. Spiritually, we talked about getting in touch with our inner self, concentration, and spirit, mind, and body connection. All the same, spiritual being the foundation of everything, and connecting with your spiritual nature, vision, concentration, purpose, values, that sort of thing. Very helpful. Very important. Mind, body, connection. What is in the mind is in the body. What's in the body is in the mind. Affects the mind. The mind affects the body. Body affects the mind. Spiritual power. Without the spirit, we're dead. We can still have the body, but it starts to degenerate quickly. And that spiritual power is the essence of power and is the strongest power, love, which is how we're created, and why we're created. So through the power of love and spirit, we can affect our body and beyond. Fasting is noted for weight loss. Most people who fast look for weight loss. Weight loss is a big issue. And for many people, beyond the nutritional value, beyond the healing value. But fasting can definitely affect your weight loss goals, initiatives, and attributes, because it restores the body's metabolism. The process of building up and breaking down is metabolism. And it helps you to become aware. This awareness that we talk about through spiritual mind body functions. You can develop a lifestyle of controlling our weight. I know when I put on a few extra pounds, I start focusing on what I'm eating. Sometimes I might eat. So if I'm eating 2 meals a day, I might go down to 1 meal a day. If I'm eating 3 meals a day, I may go down to 2 meals a day. Or watch the foods that I eat. You know, tendency to stop eating so much carbohydrates and sweets and things like that nature. So become very cognizant of what I'm doing, so that I maintain a fair amount of slimness to my, and that's the way I've been all my life. All right, so in the next section, we're going to look at in the next section, preparation for fasting. See you then.